Hello, my people. I'm sick and you need to learn, so you get a video. Yay! All right. This is slope. It should be somewhat of a review. We did this lots last year, but I know you maybe slept since then, so we'll review it. The slope of a line. Oh, if I go too fast, pause it, rewind, just get all your notes done. I'm going to go kind of fast because it doesn't like to upload really big videos. So, the slope of a line is the ratio of the change. Don't judge my writing on this. Along the y-axis to the change along the x-axis between any 2 points on a line. Hopefully we remember we always use m for slope, and slope is rise, that would be the change of our y, over run, the change of x. Rise is up or down, run is side to side. When you have coordinates, like down in number 1, and you have to find the slope, we do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Leave those as a fraction. Don't change them to a decimal because slopes are fractions. All right. When I have a graph and it has a slope that just goes like kind of that way, that has a positive slope. If I have a graph and the slope is rising to the left corner of it, that is a negative slope. If you get an answer on a graph that looks like this but is not a negative answer, you've done something wrong. When you have a straight line, you have no slope or zero slope. And when you have a vertical line, it means it is undefined. All right. So, we're going to find the slope of these points right here. It's not going to be hard because we're going to start out and we're going to label x1, y1, x2, y2. Now up at the top, I told you that it's y2 minus y1. So, negative 5 minus negative 2 over x2, negative 3 minus x1. When you subtract that in your calculator or in your head, you get negative 3 over negative 9. That reduces to 1 over 3. That's a happy slope. I would rise 1 and run 3. Let's do the next one. I'm going to do x1, y1, x2, y2. I take my negative 2, my y squared, my y2, minus negative 3, negative 6, minus 8. Up in that negative 2 minus negative 3, you could also say negative 2 plus 3 because we know two negatives make a positive. Either way is correct. When you work this out, you get 1 over negative 14. Again, an acceptable slope. I would rise 1 and go to the left 14. All right, let's practice this one. Make it a little bigger. All right, x1, y1, x2, y2. Negative 3 minus 2 over 4 minus 4. Negative 3 minus 2 is negative 5 over 0. Type that in your calculator, and you get, it says an error. That means that this is undefined, because I can't take 5 or negative 5 out of nothing. So this is an undefined one. It'd be an up and down line if you graphed it. All right. Number 4, x1, y1, x2, y2. 3 minus 3 over 4 minus negative 3. That gives us 0 over 7. Type that in your calculator, and it will give you a 0. That's fine. That has 0 slope. It means it's just a horizontal line. 0 is acceptable because it's 0 slope. If you get an error, it's undefined. All right, let's find the slope on this graph. To do that, you have to find where our line crosses perfectly with the grid. So, looks like it crosses perfectly right here, and then again right here. Now we just rise and run. 1, 2, 3. I rise 3. That's positive because I went up. 1, 2. I ran 2. And since I ran to the right, that's running 2 or the positive. So your slope is 3 over 2. We're going to do the same thing with graph number 5. All right. This looks like it goes straight through the center, which makes it a little easier. And then if I follow it up or down, I'm going to go with this. On the graphs I have drawn, estimation is good enough. So I'm going to go up 1, 2. So I rose 2. I got to go to the left this time, which is towards the negative distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2, negative 5. All right, we can just look at this. What's our slope of a horizontal line? Oh, this is not the same paper I have. Uh-oh, pause. It is. I've just confused myself. How about we do number 6? Great idea, Miss Hall. Okay. All right. So I'm going to put a dot right here. Looks like that's where it crosses perfectly. And then about right here. So I'm going to rise 1, 2, 3, 4. I went up 4. I go over to negative 1 because I went to the left. This now is a horizontal line. Horizontal lines have no slope. Easy. All right, let's find some places where this line crosses. It crosses right here. It looks like it crosses right here. I can look at it and tell it's going to be positive. 1, 2, 3. I rose 3. And I run 1. 3 over 1. All right, this will be too long if I make the other video. So I'm going to make this one. And now I need you to watch the second video before you start doing your work, because it'll make a lot more sense that way. All right.